Hello, this is Burl Tishner with Digital Woodcarver. We're doing a 3D demonstration. What we're going to do here today is we're going to create a square box, put a text in it, and do some 3D, create that text in a round and create the square box in a recessed. First of all, we'll just do a rectangle, square, sketch it. Create a shape here. This could be a circle or a oval or anything else, but for time's sake, we're just going to do a square. We're going to put some text inside of it. Let's go with anything there, and we're just going to do a DWC test. We'll make this, let's go 2 inches tall. We'll vectorize it. Oop, that's way too big. Should have just done DWC. So we'll go back, erase that, hit OK, and put the DWC into that rectangle. There we have our artwork. Now we're going to create some recesses and some material here. So go to Bob Art tab. We're going to click actually on the emboss model. We're going to first create the stock, and the stock dimension is the shape of that rectangle. So if we take our pointer up to that upper right hand corner down at the bottom, that's 3.66 by, that's X, and let's go 4 by 3.5. So 4 by 4, we could just actually, oops, we need to go twice that long. That needs to be 9 inches. So modify this. X will be, we'll go 9.5. Yeah. There we go. And make sure that the yellow is outside the rectangle. First thing we're going to do is actually create a recess. That's the rectangle part, and we'll do a emboss regular. We're going to do a subtract here. Let's go about 3/8 of an inch. If you want different shapes, this is going to be in just a simple arc, which means on the outside of the line coming inside, just going to be a curve, a simple curve. If you want that to be a line, a concave, convex ellipse, that's where you can have a different shape. You can do those, or you can actually create a spline. We're just going to do a concave. This is going to subtract. Okay. Once we do that, we're going to pick on the geometry. I hold the shift down. That allows me to do all the rectangle. Right click OK. And that is selected. If you go up to the emboss model, right click and hit regenerate. That will show you where your model is. And I'm just going to spin this a little bit so that we see what's going on. See how it kind of gives us that look. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're just going to simply, now that that's cut back, we're going to simply create an emboss, and we're going to add it. And we'll do a 1/4 inch here, not change anything there. Now we're going to click on, first we got to do select geometry, and then we're going to click on all of the line art inside the rectangle. Hit OK. Go over and do a regenerate. And if you see that, see how I kind of raise those out? You can do that with artwork. If you wanted these to be individually, you just have to do a line for each one. Okay, that is doing the 3D, showing you some 3D imaging there. Let's go over and how we would turn that a toolpath into that. We'll do a mill stock. Also expand this out, and then we're going to hit on mill 3-axis. Go over to slice planar. Do a next. Select geometry, which is, that's the geometry, the shape of it back there. Right click OK. Select boundaries. Hold down the shift. Click on the rectangle. Right click OK. Go to next. Rapid plane is fine. That's fine. diameter. We could do this with a quarter or eighth inch ball mill. For sake of time, we'll do it with a quarter inch. Just click on that. You notice it's a quarter inch diameter, quarter or eighth inch radius. That would give us a ball mill. That doesn't have the feed set. I don't have that particular tool set, but we could go back and do it manually, and we'll do that about 35. We'll do a zigzag back and forth, step over. 100 thousandths is going to be pretty deep. With a ball mill, I generally go about 10, 15 thousandths. If you go too fine, it's going to make it really, really slow. If you go too coarse, obviously you're going to see lines in there. So we'll go about 15 thousandths, see where that takes us. They're all fine, and you can check out those different options as you do it to finish. And then we'll go down and complete a tour path. This may take a little bit of time, depending on what all you're doing. Give it a few seconds here. Now this illustration I'm doing is very basic, but certainly you could do some type of shape in here, some artwork, and then depend upon your different heights. I could make this an eighth inch high, this is a quarter inch, and this is 3/8, and that would give you a different look if you were doing some artwork. You see the green lines popped up, and I'm just kind of scrolled up sideways and zoom in on it. You can see how the lines are following the shape of that inside there. So what it's going to do, make this 0 or click, it's just going to start here, go down, go over 15 thousandths and go back up, and just go back and forth and follow the contour the way this is, shape of it, and then it'll give you that look. So that's a tool path. From there, you would basically just do a post and save. We'll do a, let's see, 3D DWC, and then save that to the file. And that's pretty well it.